Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Been wondering just what you mean to me. Oh, Christmas tree. Honestly, it's never been much about you.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Zoe if you are new here, and today I'm just going to be doing another productive, hopefully, day in my life. My last productive day I think was more during finals, but I'm all done with school now. I actually got all of my grades back on Monday and I was very happy with them all, so that was nice. Yesterday I went shopping with my mom, so I got a bunch of new clothes, which I don't usually do. I very rarely buy clothes, but I bought so many yesterday. And so I might want to take some Instagram pictures possibly and try to get on that game a bit better. I'm not really sure. I also have a lot of editing to do today. I haven't made my to-do list yet, so I need to do that first. I think first things first though, I need to clean my room, because this place is an actual tip.
Don't get me wrong, you're a sight to see.
So I decided that I was just going to go ahead and work out before I made a to-do list and got dressed and everything. I think I'm going to do some workouts by Maria Koreva. I think I've talked about her before, but she's basically a really good resource if any of you guys are dancers and want to get in shape, because she is a ballerina and she is amazing and she does really good workout videos. I always break such a sweat whenever I'm doing those, so I really recommend them.
Also turn out the legs, lie on your side,
Christmas
and
tree.
lift the right leg again.
Wondering just what you mean to me. Oh, Christmas tree.
We're repeating all of them again.
Honestly, it's never been much about you.
So I went on a quick walk and then I came back and I just had a quick shower, put some clothes on. I'm actually so happy with the way that this looks. I'm no fashionista, but I kind of like it. I mean, it's cute. All from Forever 21. I literally bought it yesterday, so I'm having fun playing with my new clothes. But yeah, just with boots. And now I think we're going to go to Target. It's quite a lot later now. I went to Target and then we came back, had a little family Zoom call, and now I actually need to get started with my day, which I feel like I can't say that because it's 3 p.m, but better late than never. I need to first just do a few little things. I just need to reply to some emails and package up my books that I need to return, and then hopefully go and drop those off, although I might do that tomorrow. And then I'm going to start editing all of these videos because I'm very behind on editing. I have a lot of filming done, I'm very behind on the editing, and I thought it'd be fun to show you guys kind of my process of how I edit and what I do to edit, because I feel like it's always interesting to see different people's method of going through that, tips and tricks that they might have, you know, that kind of thing. So make sure to stay tuned for that, because I'll be doing that in just a moment. So I'm just in my car. I'm going to go and drop this package off at UPS. It's just the books that I rented during the year. I rented them from Amazon, which I would definitely recommend. They are significantly cheaper than books that I bought or that I rented from my bookstore. I did rent a couple of books straight from the bookstore at my university, only because I couldn't find them on Amazon for cheaper. So I'm going to go ahead and drop these off. I should have 3 books in there. It should take me 20 minutes to go and drop off and then get back, and then I will start editing. That was super easy. It literally took me 2 minutes, except now I'm kind of worried about getting out of this parking lot because there's a high school that literally just got out of school and I don't really want to get in their way. I am back from dropping off that package, and now I'm going to go ahead and get started on the huge amount of editing that I have to do. So to start off with, I have to import all of the footage, and I actually have two options for this because I have my laptop, but I also have my iMac here as well, and I have Adobe Premiere Pro on both of them, but I mostly just use Adobe whenever I use my laptop for editing, and then I have Final Cut Pro on my iMac. Recently though, I've been trying to stay more with Adobe for Vlogmas just because I'm trying to get better at using it, because I'm much more familiar with Final Cut and I like that a lot more, so I'm trying to like challenge myself to use Premiere Pro more. And so I think if I'm more comfortable with that, I'll be able to edit more during the school year. I am going to probably just use that because I have all the intro and outro stuff all set up on my laptop, so I'm going to start by just importing all the footage. I like to download everything directly to my computer and then import it all into Adobe. That way I can take out the SD card and stuff without Adobe getting all angry at me. So I have now imported everything into Adobe, but I figured I would show you how I did this. So like I said, I just have everything in one folder on my computer. So I have like this Vlogmas folder within my YouTube folder, and then I have various days when I have filmed and videos that I've filmed. So like this one that I'm about to start editing is from the 4th of December. So in here I just have all of the clips from that day, and I find that really useful because I tend to film on different cameras throughout the day, like depending on battery life and stuff. Like right now I'm using my Nikon camera, but I also have my Canon camera that I use for vlogging a lot, and then I obviously also have my phone. So just put them all into one folder. And then in Adobe, in Premiere Pro, I have a project titled Vlogmas, and then within there I will just import the whole folder, and then I can just double click on that, and all of the clips are now downloaded into Adobe, and I just drag one of the clips to make a new project. Additionally, I have a second project that I always have open, and it's just like my general YouTube folder. I have all of my animations saved in here. That way everything is just in one place, so I can delete entire projects whenever I'm done with them. But that'll be the first thing I do. I just want to bring everything in, make sure it's in the correct order, and then I will start cutting things down. Now that everything is imported and in the timeline, I now like to go through and do my first rough cut. So during this rough cut, I like to first of all make sure that I'm setting all of the sounds to dialogue, and then I also tend to play around with the lighting effects on these. I just find it's much easier to do it now while they're full clips before I start like chopping them up into edited sections. So now that everything is into the timeline, the next thing that I like to do is go through each clip and set them as dialogue clips. So I go over to Essential Sound Settings, and I go under Edit, and then once I have a clip highlighted, I can just hit Dialogue, and then it'll set it as dialogue. And this is just really helpful for when I go to add background music, because I can set the background music as like ducking against the sound in these, and that way it'll like turn the music down whenever I want it to without me having to go through and make all of those keyframes myself. My gosh, I did the same workout today. Exhausting. Now I've done that, the next thing I want to do is kind of similar to that. I want to go through and fix the lighting on all of the clips. So I'll do a similar thing. I have this Lumetri color pulled up, and now I just like to go through and fix the color. A lot of the time I'll just use the white balance selector, and I will just choose something that is white, and it will automatically adjust so that the whole clip shows that thing as being white. Sometimes it works better than others. The other thing is too, because I am so pale, I do tend to kind of change the setting a little bit to make me look slightly less pale, which usually just results in me looking very red, but whatever. It's a lot later now. Unfortunately, while I was filming earlier, my camera died, so I switched to that camera, and then that one also had the audacity to die on me. So I actually finished editing this video, but I just did want to say a couple of my top tips, I suppose, for editing videos and some of my absolute favorite things to do. So I have 3 tips for you guys when it comes to editing. First of all, my first tip is to time things to the music. So I got in this habit of always editing everything and then adding background musics? Oh my gosh, it's late at night, you guys. I got into the habit of editing everything and then adding background music, but something I've realized is that I think it looks so much cooler whenever you edit things and it aligns with the music. A lot of the times whenever I have long clips, I'll often just like speed them up because it's really easy and then add background music and call it a day. But something I really like is whenever you have things in normal time and you'll just do like jump cuts, but those chunks, if they align with like the beats in the music, I think it just like adds something so much more professional and extra and really cool to your video, and I think it adds a little bit more style. The second tip is that titles are a really fun way to make your video unique and you. Obviously, I'm sure you've all seen the way that people will add like little things in the corners of places, just like make a joke out of something or explain something a little bit more. A little goes a long way, but I do think that they're a really good way to personalize your videos. Another thing I wanted to say, because this is something I always wonder, is where people get their background music from, and I use the website Thematic, which is really helpful. You just have to sign in with your Google account and then connect it to your YouTube channel, and it is great. It like comes up with different songs that might suit your videos, and you can find a whole bunch of really cool songs, and you just have to make sure you link it. It's not technically like copyright free, but you're allowed to use it because it's linked with your YouTube, and as long as you have the links in your description, you're all good. So I would definitely recommend that website because it's the best one by far that I've found. I think it really has some great songs that you can use. So those are my top tips for editing. If you guys would like to see a more in-depth video about how I edit things and more instructions, or if you want to see how I do it on Final Cut Pro instead of on Adobe, then just let me know in the comments, or any other things that you want to see, especially during Vlogmas. That is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!